Hello, welcome to the cryptocurrency news channel. We have a danger moment, and this is because of SundaeSwap. Now, I don't think this is that severe, but SundaeSwap has gotten taken to court by another Cardano project, also known as CardStarter. CardStarter and SundaeSwap had a big squabble. They constantly blamed each other for not being able, for making basically users unhappy, and CardStarter is accusing SundaeSwap of not delivering on their side of the promise. And Charles Hodgkinson is very unhappy about this. He wants these two guys to get their crap together. Now, there are other DEXs like MusliSwap, ADAX, that aren't SundaeSwap, but SundaeSwap has been the most promoted one. So hopefully they can get their stuff together. I don't think this is going to be a big deal because I don't really think CardStarter has much of a case. So Mayor Brown filed a breach of contract lawsuit against SundaeSwap Labs and its top officers Friday in California Northern District Court. The court action brought on behalf of CardStarter accuses SundaeSwap of violating its contract by failing to develop an automated decentralized cryptocurrency exchange and failing to deliver a promised 250 million Sunday tokens. Counsel have not yet appeared for the defendants. The case is 322 CV00757. The only issue with this is that, yes, they didn't deliver the 250 million Sunday tokens. However, they did actually develop an automated decentralized cryptocurrency exchange. It's just kind of, stuck right now because of log jams, obviously, because, it's congested. They have to slowly increase the block size. But that's really not part of the lawsuit. The 250 million Sunday tokens is part of the lawsuit. But here's the thing. That was more of a gentleman's agreement. It's definitely more of a gentleman's agreement. And it wasn't written down. So I don't really know how the courts are going to treat gentlemen's agreements. Because generally, for a lawsuit to have merit, you do actually need written down contracts. It's really hard for a court really hard for a court to enforce a gentleman's agreement because those aren't legally binding, and courts can only enforce things that's generally legally binding. So I don't actually think Cardax actually has much of a point here. There are a lot of pissed off people for not Cardax, for CardStarter. But I think the damage has also been done somewhat to SundaeSwap because it hurts their reputation. I don't think they'll have any real problem winning the case because, in my opinion, like I said, I don't think CardStarter actually has a case against them. Yes, it was kind of like a marketing promise type of thing, but without anything written down on paper, it was like, oh, we'll give you 250 million. But then they looked at the reality of the situation, like, okay, we're going to give you 10 million instead because that's how much we actually want to distribute. So that's what CardStarter is actually pissed off about because they didn't actually get the 250 million in writing. Like SundaeSwap understood it as more of a marketing thing towards people in CardStarter, but the CardStarter was actually thinking that SundaeSwap, to give up their own exchange and just rely on SundaeSwap, they were thinking for the 250 million tokens. But like I said, without any contract to enforce, without any writing, it's going to be very, very hard for them to prove it. SundaeSwap can just say that it was like marketing speak. CardStarter would actually have to make a case out of that somehow. So another lesson, folks, if you want someone to promise something, get it in writing, or they might not actually live up to it when the time comes. Definitely a good rule of the thumb, always get stuff in writing. And also, this was just like a big foobar by both startups, CardStarter for not getting it in writing, and SundaeSwap for kind of just being jackasses. So doesn't really look good for either of them. So right now, SundaeSwap might be hurt by this lawsuit. CardStarter might be screwed because they didn't get enough tokens. So where else can you actually put your ISPOs? So ISPOs are kind of like part of Cardano's delegated proof of stake system. I'm still in the SundaeSwap ISPO because I can just get free coins. Like my Cardano's not at risk, but my SundaeSwap, the SundaeSwap tokens I'm getting might not be worth a lot of money. I thought they'd be worth a lot more than they are now, but maybe this is part of what's coming down. That, and also it's congested right now. So if you're looking for other ISPOs, here's a couple of others. There is the Genius Yield ISPO that you can actually join, and you just have to delegate. There is a look at Genius. You get gens, which aren't actually on the market yet. They started ISPO December 15th, 2022, and they're going to end ISPO June 15th, 2022. If you to participate, you need to actually have Daedalus or Yoroi wallets to allow ADA holders to delegate their funds to a stake pool in exchange for staking rewards. So it doesn't end until June. So, but you can get some gens. I will actually be doing this. Either that or I'll be doing the Occamfi thing. So I'm not really sure exactly like if I'm going to do this or the Occamfi thing. But that's another one you can actually delegate to. You can actually see the rewards here. You delegate 10 ADA, and per epoch you get 0.03 rewards. If you delegate 1,000 ADA, you would get 250 per epoch. And there's actually quite a few more epochs, so you can get probably like, if you have even just 1,000 ADA, you can probably get like 100 at least gens. Now, I'm not really sure what the tokenomics actually are for this, but there's a reward for that. The other one is POCC. That's Occamfi. I delegated that for many epochs before I switched to before I actually switched to SundaeSwap. And Occam, I think it's going to launch later this year. I'm not really sure when. So Genius Shield, Occam. There's also Liquid. You can also delegate to that. So those are 3 that you can actually like delegate to get rewards from. I think those ISPOs are still all ongoing. If you don't want to delegate to SundaeSwap anymore, you can switch right away, because if you don't really know how SundaeSwap is going to turn out with this lawsuit. I predict SundaeSwap's not going to have too much problem with this lawsuit because there's nothing written down, but it could be bad PR. So there's the story. I'll let you decide on it. And as for the delegation, if you want to delegate to something besides SundaeSwap, I've given you 3 options as well. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe. Hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.